What's going on, boys? NealGuides here. Welcome back to the video. We've got a review on the Corona card. We've used him for 3 games. Lost money on him already, but he's one of the best cards, I think, for the price value. We got him as a green link. Of course, we linked him to Mafana, but we're not going to buy the Champions League card. Quick reference, I've been playing this, I suppose you can say, on next generation. I'm now playing on old gen. Do not play PS5. In the beginning of the game came out, I remember Stallion said to me, the PS4 version of the game is a savior. It is. The PS5 games is a shambles. I feel sorry for every single pro. That game should not be released. It is that bad. Animations are so bad. Now, I know people like using the PS5 version. It's because AI defending. Don't use it. Just use the PS4 version. It's so much fun, so much more fluid to play the game. Everyone on PS5, they just sit there and they just park in the bus. But we're going to change to a 4-4-2. And I've used this card already now. I will tell you already the issues with this card. The issues is that he is very, very... What's the best way of putting this? He's very, very inconsistent. Now, whether that is to do with his shooting or whatever. So this is the card, right? So I was going to suggest either a Hawk or a Hunter. Now, for a striker position or you know, maybe even a cam, I would say a Hawk. And then for that central striker or even a winger, you can put a Hunter on him. Now, I'm leaning more towards a Hunter because he does then get 90 sprint speed as opposed to 95. But you do lose a shot power. Now, the shot power is going to be a bit evident. Now, listen, not every single player is good. Like, you can see even the R9s, they basically can't even sometimes shoot goals. So don't look at a player and think he missed a one-on-one. He's terrible, because all players in this game are terrible. It's important for you to understand that. Now, he does like to drop deep, which I don't like. That's offside. He does like to drop deep, which I don't really like it. So I put him on getting behind. If you put a long ball or forward runs instruction, I think it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But the problem is he drops deep too much. Look at him over here. Look, you can see how far he is there. Look, he drops so far deep. And now, I don't know why this is. Maybe because he was a right back card originally. Sometimes he actually acts like a right back card. Now, he's actually got really good attack positioning. That's what the confusing thing is. The attack positioning is really, really good. So why does he go into these defensive positions? I absolutely have no idea. He likes to just drop back. And when you buy him, you're going to see him drop back into these positions. So do bear that in mind. So a lot of the time, even though he's got 97 positioning, so almost maxed out in positioning, high medium work rate, high attacking and medium defensive, he does go in these very, very weird positions. So that is something for you to bear in mind. So before you buy him, just remember, like, if you are going to buy him and you're going to play him on balanced, he's a bit problematic. Get there. His dribbling is actually really, really good. Now, that's one thing I really like about the card. His left stick dribbling is really good. I wish he had a bit better strength. That's kind of my wish. The strength's not that important, but I mean his stature strength. I can't really explain this, but for those of you who don't know what I mean, when you left stick dribble sometimes, when you turn, sometimes you want the body to help you. Not in terms of the strength stat, but the animation. Now, he hasn't got a unique body type. He's got an average body type. But sometimes the players, they do these odd movements and they fall over a lot. He's one of those players. And as you can see, he's in these really deep positions. I don't know why he's there half the time. Get the ball back there. Ball 1-2. Nice. That's the top tip positioning there. Shoot, and it's a goal. That is, of course, a positioning issue. So what I normally say is the way to correct this is get him off balance. Put him on, get him behind. Because he just likes to, I don't know, he just likes to roam deep. I know he's on comeback and defense. So I was thinking maybe because he was a decent card before as a defender, maybe like they messed up his stats, something like that. I don't know. But he just feels a bit iffy. I can't really explain it. But his runs are not the best, ideally. So I ended up triggering a lot of my players manually, which I do anyway, so it's not that much of an issue. Nice there. Coming back from the PS5 version, it's so much more fluid.
And smart defending.
Server's a bit iffy as well, so expect his dribbling to be a bit meh.
Good movement.
So because of his position, I think he's a better a cam, I was going to say. So if you could play him in a cam role, so I was thinking, you know what, if you want a cheap Neymar, he of course he's not going to be dribbling Neymar-wise, because Neymar's had his own animation. That's why I've always liked Neymar. He just had his own dribbling animations. But talking about 150k, well, I actually lost money because he's about 90k now. So I've actually lost a great deal of money. But if you're looking at someone that can actually dribble with the ball, you got a really, really good cam. He's actually got pretty good passing as well. 86 short passing. So he's got pretty good. Don't forget, for pass, they take an aggregation of the passes anyway.
And the body in the way.
Ball over there. Nice.
Son Manafá. Jesus
Good
Corona.
finesse shot.
Off the
Crossbar. And that's where you can see his finishing really does take into account. Don't forget, I got him on basic chemistry style, so I haven't really got him on anything else. I like to play them on basic just to see how they are in the base stats. I do believe in chemistry styles, of course they are a thing. But the base card stats really influence. Like for example, someone who's got 95 pace will not. So let me do a finish off here. Someone who's got 95 pace will not feel the same as someone who's got who's got like 85 pace and a hunter on him. I don't know if you guys have realized that. That's something I realized. You can see when you put him on getting behind, he gets in these really good positions. Sun there, first time fake shot, should be a goal. But yeah, my theory is everyone plays a bit more offensive on the PS5 version. It's because on a PS4 version, it's because the PS5 version, the animations are there, but they're not as effective. And I think people are relying on the glitches and the OP animations to get their defensive attributes there. We know, for example, the defensive line falls back, right? So I think people are used to that, if that makes sense. Nice, and a finesse shot is a bit problematic. He scored that in the end. Finesse shots are a bit problematic in those situations because a lot of players, when they do a finesse shot, they end up missing the ball. And the reason for that is not anything like the game screwing you over. It's just the way finishing is. 21 had really good finishing, and to be honest, this year the finishing is appalling. So a lot of those chances you're going to find yourself in these stray situations. I think they're given away as a foul sometimes, which is a bit shocking. Quick 1-2. Now another thing I look at is when I do a 1-2, I let them go into these offside positions just to see how they will recover. For example, I get the ball over there. I let him go offside. For example, like, oh, that's a nice pass. Oh, beautiful pass. That was AI assisted pass in the end. I thought he was going to miss that. That was an AI assisted pass. Well, I think he's pretty much gone, isn't he? Well, saves me the time. So in terms of that, he's a really good card. If I'm talking about chemistry, so what I'm talking about in terms of the game, I would say try to get him on 10. If you're going to get him on 7, you got to put a hunter on, in my opinion. But still, he's a very good card. I'll fully recommend him for anyone that's looking for a cam or a winger. He's 5-star. If you can't afford the Neymar, I think he's definitely a cheap option. I bought for 130, and he's now around about well, he's gone back up again, so definitely put a hunter on him. Definitely a cam, either way. In the situation, I think you probably got a very good card. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. If I was gonna say where to play him, Lamb, Ram, Hunter, Cam, Hawk, Hunter, or Engine might be worth it. Strike, I would say probably a Hunter or a Hawk. I'm probably gonna go a bit more with a Hawk because I prefer the shot power, but either way it's fine, or maybe a Hunter. But he's a really good card. Thanks for watching, boys. Take it easy, and of course I'll catch you next time.